Hello twin flames, and welcome to the overview video for 2022. So this is going to be very powerful because this is going to be based around the twin flame journey, what the divine feminine will be going through and learning during each month, and what the divine masculine will be going through and learning each month, and also about the journey itself, what's happening, what the energy is, and what we need to know. So I'm going to use 6 powerful decks of cards. Now I'm going to bring in the Twin Flames Message Tarot. We're going to bring in the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine Message Tarot and the Twin Soul Healing Oracle. We're also going to get into the nitty-gritty of the feelings with Her Beautiful Heart and the Masculine Mind. And the description for all these are in the link below. You know, the description of the cards. These 2 are by Bloom and Arrow and all the rest are by me. Now I'm going to go through it month by month. So I've already got the months here and I'm going to do all the shuffling first. So I will timestamp obviously month by month so you can click straight on to January, February, March, etc. But it always is very powerful when you kind of sit with me when I'm shuffling the cards, because your energy goes into this reading too. And that's what matters, you know, that's why you've clicked onto this reading, because you're wondering where your connection is heading in 2022. And 2022 is the year of mission, the year of twin flame mission, and the year of personal mission. It's where we realise what matters. That's why you're going to be seeing the white stag, and you're going to notice in the next few days that I'm changing the picture behind me, because this is the energy of, you know, what's been occurring throughout 2021. And now we're changing into 2022, the white stag, the year of mission, the change. So a lot of power is going to be flowing in this year. So a month of mission, a year of mission, a year of change. So let's do this then. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place out in front of me all of the different months. And then I'm going to shuffle the cards so that we get the cards, and then I'm going to go through them month by month rather than just shuffling for each month as we go. It's a lot more powerful to do it this way. So let's do this then. So we're going to start with the energy. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around January for 2022? What's the angels want us to know? What's the energy around twins in January? So I've got 2 cards for January. What's the energy, please, for twin flames in February? The energy for twin flames in March. The energy for twin flames in April. What do we need to know in April? The energy for twin flames in May. Thank you, angels. The energy for twin flames in June. That's the one. And that one. There's a few there come out. Very powerful. The energy around July for twin flames. The energy around August. The energy around September. The energy around September. And the energy around October. The energy around October. You can actually do this yourself too, you know, if you want to know about your personal journey, if you want to kind of do this yourself with your own deck of cards as well. It's very powerful. The energy for November, please, angels, around twin flames, and that one, and the energy around December. Wow, look how they just jump out the deck like that. Very powerful. So that's the first deck there. So we've got the months there. So we're going to do the same thing with the Divine Feminine. No, the Twin Soul we'll do first. This is anything that we're learning and going through and healing at this time, month by month. So the energy around January. What are we healing or learning in January? Jump straight out the deck there. January. The energy, please, angels, around February. There it is. The energy, please, around March. What are we learning or going through in March? The energy around April. What do we need to know for April? 2 cards coming out there. The energy around May. What do we need to know for May? Thank you. The energy around June. The energy around June. The energy around July. Wow, 2 cards coming out there for July. The energy, please, around August. The energy around September. Straight out, I love this. The energy around October. The energy around October. The energy around November, please, angels. And the energy around December. What do we need to know for December? Wonderful. Lovely. So I'm going to put those to one side too. And then we're going to do the Divine Feminine energy. So Divine Feminines, what are you going through during January? What are you going through during January? During February? Wow, look how they're jumping out the deck here. March, what are you going through in March, Divine Feminines? What are you going through in March? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that one at the bottom. And that one. There's a few coming out then for March there. For April, what are you going through in April? There we go. What are you going through in May? What are you going through in May? There it is. Quite a few again coming out there for May. Very powerful. The energy around June, please, angels. The energy around June. The energy around July. There we go for July. I take out as many as I feel. Okay. The energy around August. The energy around September. The energy around September. Sometimes one comes out, sometimes a few come out. The energy around October. The energy around October. The energy around November. The energy around November. And the energy around December. What do we need to know, please, angels, for December? Wow, I've got a masculine card here from George's deck too for December. I'm going to put it in there. Now, really interesting, because if you guys have watched me for a while, you know I use lots of decks of cards like I'm doing today. So sometimes when I put the cards back together, I mix them up by mistake. You know, one goes in one place. I don't mean to do that, but everything happens for a reason. It always pops out and says hello at the exact right time. So I feel that's a little bonus message there for December. So what's the energy around the Divine Masculine with the Tarot for January? There we go. The energy around the Divine Masculine in February, please, angels. The energy for March for the Masculine in March. The energy for April for the Divine Masculine. Wow. The energy for May and May for the Divine Masculine. I feel like April and May for the Masculine are going to be very, very kind of interlinked or similar. The energy for June for the Masculine. The energy for July for the Masculine, please, angels. There we go. The energy for August for the Masculine. The energy for September. There we go. Wow, one on the floor. The energy for October. October, thank you, angels. The energy for November. Wow, look at all those coming out and taking them. Okay, they're coming out for a reason. And the energy for December. The energy for December. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to take this one on the floor because that's for September there. So that's another deck we've completed there. So I know it takes a while, but it's worth it, you see. So the energy around the Divine Feminine, what you're going through month by month in your mind and your heart and your soul, what you're dealing with. For the Divine Feminine, please, angels, for January. Thank you, thank you. The Divine Feminine for, wow, for February, jump straight out there. The energy for March, jumped across the other side of the room. The energy for April, I'll get there in a second. The energy for May, please, angels. The energy for June, wow. The energy for July, what do we need to know for July? Gone back in, let's do it, it's that one. The energy for August. The energy for September. For October, straight out. For November, what do we need to know? And for December, what do we need to know? Thank you, thank you. I'm going to put them back together now. I just need to get the one for March that jumped across the other side of the room. Let me just grab that. So we've got one there for March. We're going to use the masculine mind messages too. So what do we need to know, please, angels, for January for the masculine? There it is. The energy for February for the masculine. Wow. And that one there's gone back in. No, that one's coming out. So quite a few then for February there, the month of love. The energy around the masculine in March, please, angels. The energy around April. The energy around April, what do we need to know? Wow, okay. The energy around April. The energy around May, what do we need to know for May? What's going on in May? The energy around June. The energy around June, please, angels. The energy around July for the masculine, wow. The energy around August for the masculine. The energy around August for the masculine. The energy around September for the masculine. I'm kind of just jumping out here, very powerful. the energy around October for the masculine, the energy around November for the masculine, and the energy around December. The energy around December. There we go. Just feeling if there's any other cards I need to do, but I am doing a general overview as well, where I'm going to be using angel cards and we're going to be connecting with tarot and to see what is generally coming up. So this will also be a big part of your journey. So really good idea to take notes month by month, or even to kind of keep this video in your playlist. And then you can come back month by month, and you can also check out what the other reading is month by month, and then you'll get the full overview of what's going on in 2022. So let's do this then. So I'm going to put all the cards together. So we've got January, we've got February. I'm going to do it this way so I don't get mixed up. We've got March. We've got April. Very powerful. April. And then we've got May. We've got June. Put them like this. We've got July. See, this is important because it's a year reading. It's not like we're just doing a reading for the day or we're doing a reading for the week. It's the whole year, and it matters. So that's why I like taking my time doing these, because it's powerful. We've got September. We've got October, which I always love because it's Halloween month. October. We've got November, which seems to be a big month because there's a lot of cards in there as well. And then we've got December. So it feels like where a lot's going on is definitely happening in November. So let's do this then. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it. So let's start with January then. So January. Now this is a month about new beginnings, fresh starts, wiping the slate clean, freshness coming in, cleansing energy. So, and obviously this year we're working on our mission. We're being guided to make changes and do things from a higher point of view. So a lot of healing going on. So what's the energy then? Look at this. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So set your intentions in January. Now that's perfect because January is all about New Year's resolutions and asking for what you want. So it's a great month to, plan, to think about your 2022, to ask for heavenly help and assistance and guidance, and to bring in what you want because the apple is ripe. So it's a very fertile time in January to help your dreams to manifest and come true. And the 7 there is also about manifesting your dreams. So if you see the number 777 or 777, it's the angels asking you to keep the faith. And in this journey, what do you want? You definitely want union, but what else do you want? What type of life do you want to lead? What type of home do you want to live in? What location do you want to be in? So start planning in a bigger way than just thinking, I want union. Start thinking about what you want and what you want to bring in together in 2022. Now, we've got the King of Cups. So the masculine is saying here, I'm ready to express my truth. This is still a general energy for you, but you're both ready to express your truth. And because that's a masculine energy there, he's showing you he's ready. And this is so powerful because, December 2021 was such a chaotic time where if the masculines were in a karmic situation, they were dealing with so much pain and fear and sadness and feeling miserable that this new year has just come and they're like, they're breathing this sigh of relief because they're able to breathe again and see things clear again. And he's feeling free. So there's a lot more freedom coming in January 2022, especially for the divine masculine. For the feminine, you won't necessarily be feeling it as much because you've already found your freedom. You already know what your truth is, even though you may need to express that. But this is the masculine energy showing you he wants to shout it from the rooftops how much he loves you. And he wants to express who he is. So it's not just about the love he wants to give to you or express to you or speak to you. He also wants to be his authentic self. And that's the intention that he's setting for January. We've got childhood. coming through. So what we're learning during this month is wounds are being healed from childhood, and also children too. You know, if they've got family, then there's some wounds being healed around leaving the family if they need to make a change, and there's changes occurring. It says we learn from our past, but that is not who we are in our future. We choose who we are. Healing can occur, and healing core wounds opens us up to the power of real love. So through the wounds and the struggles and the pain, we learn what true love is. So there's a lot of things being healed in January connected with childhood wounds, connected with fears of being alone and what this love truly is, and also to release the past. And that's very powerful when we're moving away from an old year into a new year, because we're not the person we were. And we're becoming who we're born to be, but we're still growing and learning, but we have changed so much. So this is about leaving who you were in 2021 behind, leaving all the mistakes that the masculine seem to have made behind, moving on to a higher learning, ascension, beginning journey, you know, starting to see things in a different way. And the divine feminine, I'm thinking about you and the time we shared. So they're definitely on your mind right now. You know, they're on your mind this month, and they're thinking about you, you're thinking about them. So going over things in the past. And this is another reason why we need to release the pain of it. If they've hurt you, let you down, failed you over the Christmas time, or even moving into the new year, you are forgiving that energy right now. And the masculine is saying, I'm healing deep wounds of abandonment within me. So the deep wound he's healing in January is connected with childhood, connected with being abandoned, understanding what real love is. So he's saying to you, I'm ready to speak the truth. I'm healing these wounds. There's great power coming in. So this is the month to ask for what you want, to be very clear with the universe, to bring it in. For the divine feminine, you're releasing doubt in January. It says, when I start to doubt, you say something that makes me smile, and I know this love is real. So you know it's real because of the way you feel, but I feel they're going to be, you know, that smile. Maybe you look at a photograph of them, or you visualize them in your mind, and that smile's there, and it takes your breath away. So if there is any doubt around this month in January, it's because of what's happened in 2021. And you're learning to replace that with faith, because we've got the impatience card for you too. So you're being reminded it's all in divine timing. So maybe you've moved into this new year expecting it to happen like that. And you're being reminded that the masculines are still healing, they're still learning, they're still releasing the karmic endings, they're still releasing what needs to go. It says, how long will it take until we can call this love? I don't want to waste any more time when it's time we can spend together. So you're being guided to let go of any feelings of impatience or frustration that put you into doubt, because you'll have as much time as you need. And he's still healing this abandonment fear within him. So you're saying, when are we going to be together? So release the impatience and the doubt by focusing on the love. And he's saying to you, I'm spellbound. You have a power over me like no other. I'm constantly drawn back to you, and I can't help it. It's so intense. So he's saying to you, he's not going to let you go. You know, he's realizing how powerful this love is, and he's always drawn back to you regardless of what's going on. So big message here about communication, reunion, coming back together and sorting things out. But divine feminine is very clear from your energy here that what you're healing from childhood is feeling impatience or frustration or any doubt. And that could be because you're doubting the feelings for you, or you're doubting, you know, the power of the love, and you're being asked to believe and have faith. So January is going to be a month where you really realize how powerful this love is and what it's capable of, where you leave behind the past. And we're still in the year of the ox in January, and we're being guided, remember, to be flexible, to be adaptable, to be patient and calm, to strengthen the bonds that will bring you together. Very powerful. I hope that helps. Wow. February then. February. Let's bring in February. So February, what's occurring in February. February is the month of love. It's the month where self-love is the key. We fall in love with ourselves. We've got Valentine's Day in February. So, it can be very painful if we're alone. It can be very painful if they're with someone else. It can be very painful if we're not going for what we want. So let's see what the energy is. So in February, we've got the sun. Now this is beautiful because we've got the sun and we've got love is the answer. So the sun is happiness and joy and bliss and feeling good. It says you deserve all the happiness you are asking for. When you ask, it will be given. So you're starting to realize that you can have it all, that you deserve this love, that great things are coming in. And, I feel some definite reunions and unions taking place during this month because, it's the beauty of it all. The sun, all the good work you've been doing, all the light you've been sharing, all the goodness, it's all falling into place. So February, I do feel that some of you will come into union. Some of you will come out of long separations too. And if that's not happening for you, then have faith in divine timing because it will happen at the right time. And love is the answer. It says love can be painful, but it's always worth it. And again, we've got this reconciliation energy coming in here too. So it's always worth it. Love is the answer. Love conquers fear. Love will sort things out. And you're becoming divine feminine, the magician. I'm becoming the creator of my destiny. So in February, you're realizing that you can have it all, that you deserve this love, that there's great things on the horizon for you. You can taste it, touch it, and feel it. So you're becoming stronger within yourself to create your dreams. And the masculine, look at this. I'm becoming who I was born to be. So the masculine is moving into Emperor energy, becoming who he was born to be. And that's why I feel for a lot of you, there could be, these reunion/union energies coming in. Definitely a feeling of togetherness, even if that's just in the 5D for some of you. But you're going to be feeling this very powerful, coming together for Valentine's Day and sharing time. For the feminine, we've got distraction. I get so caught up in needing to hear from you again that I can't think about anything else. So again, you're being reminded to give it time, to give it space to focus on you. During this month, we move into the energy of the tiger. So the tiger is about power and bravery and courage and taking action towards your dreams. So it is happening. So don't get so distracted by the need for it now that you mess up your own head, and you go into fear and illusion and pain. Give it time, relax, breathe, let go, because he's saying to you, I'm becoming who I was born to be. And the angels are showing you, you are the magician, you are the creator, and you're creating magic in your life and in your world, and you're bringing power in. So don't get so caught up in needing to hear from them or needing union or needing it to be a certain way that you forget about everything else. And I've been there with that, where before I came into union, everything else got sidetracked because I was that obsessed with the journey. So don't forget in February to give love to yourself, because you deserve your love, and to give love to your family, to your friends, to people who care about you, because February is also a month of love and giving and receiving too, but feeling the power of love. The masculine is gaining clarity during February. So he's realizing what this love is, how much he feels for you and what he wants in the future. And they're giving me fear. So he's also releasing fears that are coming to light. You're opening my eyes to brand new possibilities. I see now why I could never see before, what I could never see before I met you or knew you. So he's seen things clearly for the first time in a long time, and he's seen things how he wants them to be. So he has this vision of the future, because you both deserve happiness. And he's daydreaming about that too. He's got a vision of what he wants. He's daydreaming about you. He's also distracted by you. So you're distracted by him, the need for him, the need to have a message coming through. And he's also distracted by you because he's daydreaming about a future with you. I wish we could stay in bed and snuggle all day. Your body would fit perfectly against mine. So he's also daydreaming and fantasizing about being intimate with you, spending time with you, loving you, falling asleep with you and waking up with you and making love with you. That's what he wants. And he deserves credit because he's changing. So the credits are in here too. And I leave these in because he's going through great changes. He's moving forward. So he's also starting to realise how far he's come himself. So he's starting to gain more confidence and more strength, especially with the tiger energy coming in, the Chinese zodiac year. So he's feeling braver and more in his power. He's giving himself credit now for what he's achieved, and he realises that he can actually, if he allows himself to, he can make you happy. And we've got happiness here. And this is beautiful with us having the sun because it's the same energy. It says, happiness is being with you. So he knows that. I want to feel like this for the rest of my life. I have so many plans for us. And that's what he's doing. He's daydreaming, he's visualising, because love is the answer. And the pain and all the struggle and everything that's got you here now is so worth it to have the type of love that you want. So he's realising that he can only really be happy when he's with you in a relationship with you. And he wants to feel like this forever. So he's thinking about the future, marriage, commitment, being with you. And again, union. I have so many plans for us. So maybe even talking about your plans, discussing plans. But there's definitely this feeling where some of you will come into reunion and union or talk about the future or make plans. Very powerful. I hope that helps. Wow, great energy coming in. March, the energy of March. And March is, it's a great time for rebirth, action, making things happen. So the energy is strength. Wow, you are tougher than any challenge there is facing you. You're strong, you can handle it. You've got physical strength and also inner strength, because strength comes from within. This is what the angels give to you. So you're being given the power and the strength you need, the muscle, the kind of psychic muscle, the emotional and spiritual muscle, and the physical muscle to get through what you're going through, because you were tougher than any challenge. Now, there may be some frustration around when it's going to happen, especially if you've been seeing twins coming into union in February and, yours hasn't yet occurred, or you're still with a karmic partner. Relax. Frustration, it says breathe and relax. Everything is happening in divine and perfect timing. Time is not running out. And this is the lesson. This is what we're learning. So you're learning to give it to heaven, to be strong. So if you haven't yet come into union, it's on its way, but it's happening in divine timing. We've got the Emperor. You are the only one that I will ever want. And that's why as well, for a divine feminine, it can get very frustrating, because you know that nobody else will do, that you want to share your life with them and you want to enjoy every moment with them. You don't want to miss out on anything with them, but you're being guided to remember that you have plenty of time to be together, because it's in God's time, not your time. So you've been asked to release and have faith. We've also got the Knight of Cups. I hope you can tell me how you feel. So you may also be frustrated because they may not yet be telling you how they feel, or this is what you're waiting on, or this is what you can feel is happening. So have faith that they'll tell you in divine timing. And we've got, I am no longer taking things personally or getting involved in drama with the Five of Wands. So you're moving out of conflict. This is what you're dealing with. And the frustration is coming from your own self. It's coming from the ego. And the higher self knows that it's not the right time to take it personally or get involved in that kind of drama. Don't listen to anyone who's trying to drag you down or knock you off the path or telling you it's not real. Maybe you have a reading or you watch a reading and it gives you false information. It makes you feel like you're making it up in your head. And you've come back here to receive the truth that this is real, but it's all happening the way it's meant to in God's time. So release the need for it now and focus on the truth. Love is real. Feel it. You know it in your heart. We've got the Page of Swords. I understand that delays are necessary for divine timing. So your higher self knows this is the truth. And as I said, the energy is strength. So you're strong enough in March to handle whatever's going on. And you're even understanding here that the delays are necessary to bring it in divine timing. And the masculine is saying, I'm working out what I want. Now, that doesn't mean he's working out if he wants you or not, because he knows he wants you. But he's working out what he wants in his life, what he needs to change, what he needs to do. And that can be delayed, or that can take time. And that's why it's in divine timing. So for you, we've got uncertainty, and that's the worry. You know, you're uncertain about when it's going to happen. You're not sure. You're going into the unknown. They're giving me fear. So it's the fear of the unknown that's causing the uncertainty. Is he going to make a decision? Is he going to change? Is he going to make his choice? I want this so much. So feminine's that's what you're letting go of. The need for it now, wanting it so much. And, you know, you're learning to handle it better. This divine love in physical form, I want this so much. So because you want it so much in the physical world, it can cause feelings of frustration and impatience and struggle. I don't know what I'd do if I lost you now. Well, you're not going to lose your divine masculine. Maybe he's taken a little bit of space and he said to you, I need to work out what I want. That doesn't mean he doesn't want you, divine feminine. Of course he wants you. He means he just needs to process what he needs to change. So let go of the uncertainty, because you are strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. And we've got honesty. So the masculine wants to be very honest with you in March. I love that we can be honest with each other and share things that no one else knows. You have my secrets as well as my heart. So he's being very honest with you in March. And I feel that's what he's saying to you. That's why there's breakthroughs coming in and there's marching ahead in your connection, because he's being honest. He may be saying to you, I need some time to work out what I want. And that may give you a bitter taste in the mouth. It may cause delays in communication. This feeling of, needing to clear the throat and speak the truth. So he's being honest. He wants to be honest. He doesn't want to lie to you anymore. He doesn't want to hurt you anymore. He doesn't want to let you down anymore. And he wants everything out in the open to be able to be with you in a relationship. So he has to be honest with himself first of all to work out what he wants. And if he's in a relationship, he knows he needs to be honest with that person too. So he can open up and end things and make a life with you. So March is about rebirth and change, and you being given the strength you need to handle whatever's going on. Trust the journey. It's all as it's meant to be. Very powerful. The energy of April then. April. And April is about resurrection. Look at this one. We've got the Hanged Man. So your journey is protected. It says delays are necessary to lead to the desired outcome. Change your perception. So again, if it's taking a bit longer, because remember, every journey is different. Some journeys are going to happen like that, where you come into union. Other journeys are going to take longer. The energy is between 2020 and 2024 to receive everything you want. So the rainbow is the reminder that during April that you are protected and safe. Your journey is protected and safe, and any delays are necessary to bring everything into you that you want at the exact right moment that you want it. So bless the past. It says the past is gone, it can't be changed, and it can only now be accepted. This is the path to peace. So bless the past, bless everything that's happened, and let it go and breathe and follow your heart and know your truth. And regarding finances, if there's any worries, if there's anything going on in the world or any changes you are making, anything that upsets or brings upheaval or chaos into your financial world, God is your source. And you're being reminded of that. It says sorting out issues connected with money. Trust that you have enough. So you will have enough for everything you need. So I do feel in April that there's going to be some changes in career, focusing more on service, focusing on what you want, and you'll be taken care of. And also for the divine masculines, they may be sorting out their physical reality, sorting out their monetary situation, their finances, their work life, to be able to make the changes to be with you, so they can bless the past and move forward towards the future. Very powerful. So again, take your time. There's no need to rush. You were taken care of. So for the feminines, we've got Knight of Wands. I'm ready for change. So I definitely feel this change is connected with your finances, connected with work, connected with career. You know, you want a new beginning. So you're going to be pursuing your dreams in April. Things are going to be resurrected. There's going to be a great rebirth energy coming in. I'm ready for change, and you're ready for whatever comes your way. And the masculine during April is becoming the magician. And this is powerful because you became the magician earlier in the year. So your masculine is following your lead once again, always a step behind you. I am finally taking control of my life and making things happen. So he's making things happen, not just in the connection, but physically and financially. You know, he's doing something about it, which is bringing in big change. We've got gentle for the feminine. So be very gentle in April. And, you know, this is also the energy that reminds us of Easter. Whenever Easter falls, you know, we always think of April as the springtime coming in, as April, as Easter energy. And Jesus is all around you at this time too. So it says you're sweet and strong at the same time. I adore your gentle strength. So I feel that's a message from your higher self, that you are gentle, that you are sweet, that you are strong. And, you know, you can adore this strength within you. It's your light and your power and your beauty as a divine feminine. So whatever's happening during April, be very gentle and very loving and very kind to yourself, because things are falling into place. And for the masculine, we've got aching and healing. So they may also be healing aches and pains within the physical self. They may be going through some ascension symptoms as they prepare for change and take control of their life. So I feel they could be going through physical symptoms, and you may be picking up on those too, but there's also a big healing coming in. And this ache is also for you. They're aching for you. They're aching for change. They're aching for a new beginning. I get this ache in my chest and in other places because I want you so bad. You make me feel alive. So, you know, this rebirth, this resurrection energy. So I do feel separations ending. You know, if you've been in a big separation and you're wondering when it's coming to an end, it's very likely you're going to receive some form of communication during April, because he's aching for you, not just in his heart and soul, but in his body too. You know, in his loins, he's aching for you, and he wants you because you make him feel alive. And he's also healing from the past. He says, I'm healing pain from my past. I'm working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope. So you give him hope for his future. You make him feel alive. You make him want to change and, you know, resurrect things that he's perhaps kept dormant in his life for a while. That could also be the return of his sex drive. And I do feel that, you know, he may have held that back, especially if he's been with a karmic partner for a long time. You've lit him up again to who he is. You've given him like masculine energy back. You've given him confidence in himself to be who he's meant to be passionate and primal and fiery and passionate. So I feel there's a big resurrection coming in the physical intimacy between the two of you, sharing time together or wanting to, communicating how you feel, and this drive for each other and this need to be together. So a great healing coming in April, very beautiful. In May then, what's happening in May? So the energy of May, the energy is, look at this, we've got the devil. It says, overcome the ego and see things from a higher perspective, because fear is illusion. So once we move out of the ego and all the struggle with the ego that brings, which is the demanding of it now, the frustration, jealousy, pain, the past, guilt, shame, all these things, that leads to happiness. So you're being shown here, happiness is always your choice. It says, choose to find your smile and focus on joy. And even in the dark times, and that's why I chose a pumpkin for this picture, because even in the darkest of times, we can light up the world. You know, we light pumpkins, we have pumpkins, we light them up. So it's showing you, you know, that there's a great healing coming in. And if there is any ego issues right now, or anything that's being healed, it feels like around Halloween, there's going to be this big healing, or your happiness is coming in. But the message in May is, you choose happiness in every moment. How do you feel right now? Do you feel happy or do you feel sad? So trust that things are falling into place. And I also feel religious issues or beliefs or differences being healed too. because the love is so strong. We've got the lovers. Your love is my ultimate goal. So that's what matters. So choose happiness, overcome the ego. And look at this mirrored energy. We've got the devil again here. No person or situation has power over me. I control my thoughts. And that's absolutely the energy here. You know, that happiness is your choice. It's always your choice. Choose to find your smile and focus on your joy. So don't let the ego bring in pain. There's transforming energy coming in. I am transforming through the pain. So whatever you're going through with the ego and the fear and, you know, the struggle, it's transforming you into who you are. And this is the feminine energy. So, you know, you're transforming, you're growing. And remember, everything you go through, Divine Feminine, gives you the tools you need for your mission. They're giving me again a blocked throat chakra. So any delays in communication, any separation you go through gives you the tools to be on your mission, to give help to others, to understand, to empathize, and to feel what others go through. And I believe in miracles. So they give me that song by ABBA, I believe in angels. So miracles are coming into your life in May because you're believing in miracles. And you know you're strong enough to get through anything. I am resilient and I know what I want. And you know you want this love because this love is your ultimate goal. So choose happiness today. And I'm standing up for what I believe in. So May is going to be a very powerful month for the Divine Feminine because you know what you want, you know where you're going and what to do. Which makes perfect sense with all the things you may have been releasing in April, especially connected with career and work to move you where you're meant to be. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles, big thumbs up from heaven. I know that everything will be okay. So whatever's going on in May, whatever fear the ego is bringing up in May, you know deep down when you connect with the angels in your light that you'll be okay. And the masculine is saying to you, I'm learning to ask for what I want. So he needs to be able to approach you, tell you how he feels and talk about the future with you and ask for what he wants. And he needs to also start manifesting that too. And he's saying everything is falling into place. So in May, it's all happening behind the scenes. Now for the feminine, we've got careful. I'm ready to show you how much I care. I'm just worried I might come on too strong and spook you. So I'm being careful. So take your time, Divine Feminine. There's no need to rush anything this month because everything is falling into place. So you may feel that you want to pull back your energy this month because you don't want to spook your twin. So you may be waiting for them to message you. You may have come to terms with them contacting you because you know that everything is going to be okay. And that's also the ego creating fear and drama within the mind. And you're saying, no, I know it's going to be okay. The masculine wants to open up even if there's silence. So during the silence, that's when they heal. That's when they open up to their own self. And he's saying that to you, even if there's silence, he is preparing to open up. He knows what he wants. I'm sorry for my silence. I just needed a break and now I don't know how to reach out to you again. And I'm afraid you won't let me back in. Well, you're keeping back because you don't want to spook him. And you know that he has to be able to ask for what he wants. So what he's learning in May is that he needs to be able to get the balls, you know, to take the bull by the horns, to take control and contact you. He needs to be reaching out to you. So this month, just do you and breathe and release. And then he'll open up. I want you to know I'm trying to open up. It's so hard to put my feelings for you into words, but I know you need to hear them. So even though he's silent, it feels like he's taken a step back to process what he needs to say, to find the words, to be able to communicate to you how he truly does feel so he can open up. So don't be impatient in May. Take a step back and allow him to be able to learn to move to you. Very powerful energy there. So communication coming in, more in June, but definitely something's brewing up in May. So in June, I feel communication coming in here. So the message is 5 of Wands. It says, leave drama behind and feel at peace. So it's going to be a more peaceful month in June. You know, you've dealt with the ego in May. So, you know, you're feeling better in June. And we've got the Hierophant. Make a commitment to each other by gaining wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual power. So you're gaining all the knowledge you need to make a commitment to each other. like the squirrel gathers all the information. So this is about higher learning, higher power, ascension, and, being guided from above. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. You are learning what you need. So this is going to be a learning month where everything you went through in 2021, everything you went through in May has prepared you for June. And we've got the Death card, transformation. Transformation and change, endings always lead to beautiful fresh starts. So there could be some karmic endings happening in June and some new beginnings coming in for you. Freshness within connection. So I do feel someone getting married here as well. So I feel there could be some, rings coming off and rings coming on. So commitment to each other by releasing the past. We've also got family. It says focus on those that matter, created by love and effort, not always blood. And that means that, our greatest family can be people that we aren't related to. So you're working on the connection, you're working on building a future. You're working on making things happen. And the Divine Feminine, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. I am learning everything I can about this journey. So I love that we've got mirrored cards because it shows how powerful the journey is here. I'm learning everything I need to learn. You are learning what you need. Remember the energy here, you're learning. So it's going to be a learning, transforming month in June. And the masculine saying, I'm ready for change and I'm preparing to take a leap of faith. And that's what he's learning to do too. He's gathering all the wisdom and knowledge he needs to be able to take that leap of faith. And feminine, we've got kisses. I dream about looking into your eyes and kissing you deeply. And that may make you dizzy. They just give me a little bit of nausea. So if you're having nausea or, any kind of dizziness feeling, it's because they take your breath away. And there could be some kisses, some coming together and sharing intimate moments during this month. But the masculine definitely wants to take a leap of faith and come towards you. And we've also got sleepless, so he's restless. He's feeling restless. He may be having sleepless nights because he's preparing, and they're giving me a taste in the mouth like, this hunger, this craving energy for you. He's craving you, he's wanting you, he's hungering for you. And that's why he's being prepared for a new beginning. It says, anxiety keeps me awake at night. So he's anxious. Also in a good way, because he's excited too about changes he wants to make. He's anxious about taking that leap of faith. My life has changed since I met you. I'm trying to figure out what that all means, and I don't want to lose you. So in June, he's going to prove to you that he doesn't want to lose you by taking that leap of faith, by showing you how he feels. And for some of you, that leap of faith is going to be a commitment. For some of you, that leap of faith is going to be a ring or a proposal. This isn't always about coming towards you and, coming into union. Some of you may already be in union, or you may already be in communication. I feel this about taking it to the next level to make a commitment. Very powerful. Wow. That's the energy of June. So July, what's happening in July then? July, the month again of love. We've got the Eight of Swords. The mind can be a prison. You hold the key to your own freedom. So I definitely feel there's going to be some new beginnings here coming in this month. And I feel the key to a new home. So some of you may decide to move home during July. You may want to relocate. I also feel this is the key to a new beginning. So I feel there could definitely be some karmic endings during July and August here. Releasing the past, letting go. And the masculine also showing you that you hold the key to his heart and his soul. And that he wants to make changes. So he's releasing himself from anything holding him back. And we've got pain. What hurts heals. The wound is where the healing begins. So any hurt or pain that you're going through, the masculine definitely healing pain as well, because he's releasing himself from pain too, is being healed. And we've got in a situation, observe. So whatever's going on in July, remember to observe it instead of being in it. Because when we're in it, we feel the pain. When we observe it, we understand the pain. It says, pay attention to what you are learning at this time, as this is opening you up and growing your soul. So whatever you're going through in July is growing you so much that you can make a big change. And the feminine saying, I feel what you feel and it's keeping me awake. So sleepless nights, again, there's this anxiety that's kind of coming through from June too. because he's making changes. So you're feeling all of this struggle and internal battle he's going through. And you're saying, I know that you love me, show me. So you know he loves you. You know he feels it all because you feel it too. And you want him to show you how much he cares. And you're saying, I'm learning, look at this for powerful. I'm learning to observe my thoughts. Now, the angels just give me bumps, angel bumps when they mirror this way. Because we've got the observer in a situation observing, you're saying, I'm learning to observe my thoughts. And that's the Hanged Man. So anything that's delayed or taking a bit of time, you're learning to observe and overcome. And we've also got the Three of Cups, prepare for a celebration. So the masculine is saying to you, prepare for reunion. Prepare for a celebration. He wants to be with you and he fully intends to let you know. So whatever's going on in July, don't get triggered or go into fear or pain. Instead, rise up above it because you're getting ready for a celebration. And I feel this is coming in around July, August, September time. We've also got the Four of Cups. I'm angry at myself. So he's also dealing with rage. And that's definitely what he's going through here with the pain. He's feeling pain and rage and anger because he may still be holding back from you or not with you just yet. And he's saying, I don't want to lose you. So he doesn't want to lose you, Divine Feminine. And that's why he's saying, expect me soon. There's going to be a celebration. For the feminine energy, we've got inspiration. I'm impressed by you and all the things you've achieved. You inspire me. So, you're looking at what he's going through and what he's achieving and what you're feeling when you're connecting with his energy. And you're proud of it. You're feeling proud of what he's achieved and who he is and that he's been inspired to make changes. And the masculine energy is protected. It says, I will always protect you. So he wants to be able to protect you. He wants to be able to give everything to you. He wants to be there for you. And the love we share, he wants to protect it. I will keep boundaries around my heart that only you can cross. So he's saying to you, you're the only one that lives in here. You're the only one that can get in my heart and in my soul and in my pants as well. He's saying you're the one. So he's letting you know how much power you have over him and you can expect things to change very soon. Very beautiful energy, wow. For August then, what's coming in August? So we've got the star, wow. And the star is about hope and the future, things making sense, being guided. It says magic is in the air and hope is all around you, shine bright. So some magic coming in August here. And also ascension and growth. It says physical, emotional and mental awareness of a higher path. So there's so much hope coming in August in all areas of your life. And especially within your twin flame journey and your mission. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. I am grateful for all of the opportunities and all of the blessings flowing into my life. So, Divine Feminine, you're feeling grateful. You're feeling all of this. You've transformed. You've healed through everything you've been through so far this year. And you're feeling strong. And the masculine, we've got the Page of Wands. I have some good news that I would like to share with you. So there's hope. He's got good news he wants to share with you. Magic coming in. And feminine, we've got tell me. So you're saying, well, tell me what your good news is. Your eyes tell the story of your soul. I want to hear everything. So all you have to do is look into his eyes to know that he's excited about something here. Something he's doing, something he's been inspired to do, something you're inspiring him to do. And also about the future that you guys will share. And you're saying, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of striving, tired of holding us together. I need a break away from it all. So, you're thinking you want to get away. So, you want time with them. You maybe want to go on a holiday. Maybe you're having a holiday in August time. You're having a vacation. You're having some time out for you. And you're saying, tell me your good news, but tell me somewhere else. Let's go somewhere together. So the opportunity during August to go somewhere together. And he's asking you for time. I need to take my time. I need to take my time with this decision. It's too important. I feel like I only have this one chance to get it right with you. So he's saying, look, give me time, a bit more time, because I want it to be right. I don't want to mess it up. I want it to be forever. And that's what counts. And, you're being reminded that if you're tired and exhausted or a bit drained, focus on the magic. Focus on love. Give it back to yourself to feel at peace and to release fear. And they give me that. So I definitely feel it would be a good idea for you, Divine Feminine, to have some time away. Maybe have a holiday during August time and do things for you. Very powerful. So the energy then for, where have we got here? Hang on a minute. We've got me put these, have fell down here. So September. We're in September here. Let me grab these cards. So September then, what's the energy? September is always about decisions. Remember, he's saying, I need time to make a decision. So the energy is the Six of Wands. He says, you will achieve success. Remember who helped you get there and stay grateful. So you're feeling grateful during September for everything, for the people who've helped you, the people who've helped you get where you are. And, this could be our soul family here. Could be people who've helped you get, ahead in business or during your mission. And we've got religion, honour your beliefs and be true to yourself. So what the message coming through here is, if there's any religious differences, you'll be successful. You don't have to hide who you are or try and be anyone else, because it will be meant for you. Everything's falling into place. And Divine Feminine, you saying, I'm confident, successful and feeling good. And that's absolutely what's happening in September. So you're feeling good about your life and your journey and your twin flame connection during this month. You're saying, the way you act sometimes make me question everything. So if he's a bit indifferent, it's because he's making a decision. He's gone within to process. But that isn't affecting your mood, because you're feeling strong. And I'm feeling creative and passionate about my goals. So Divine Feminine, you're working on you. Regardless of what he's doing or where he is, you're working on you and you're making things happen in your life. So I feel this is a really exciting month for the Divine Feminine in career, in your goals. So you may be achieving goals, you may be making more money, you may be having some form of promotion or success or a completion phase for a new beginning to come in. And the masculine saying, I can't forget you, I'm returning to you soon. So if he is being a little bit silent or indifferent, he's returning to you soon. And we've got the Star. And this is the card that came out too, for August time. So you're being reminded to trust. He's saying, you are the light within me that guides me home and keeps me strong. I have so much hope for our future. So there's a hopeful future between you. And you're working on your goals, you're working on you, and that's bringing even more power in. And the Divine Feminine, we've got ready. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for us, for our life together. So let's make this our reality. So you're ready because you're grateful and you're working on you and you're having success in your own life. You're ready for union. So I feel some unions again taking place or preparing for unions during September. And the masculine is saying, I feel overwhelmed when I'm seeing you. So he's dealing with all these intense feelings about seeing you and coming towards you and making it real. I dream about seeing you, and each time it ends with me kissing you. I know I could never let you go if I did, and that's so true. They know if they kiss you, they're going to kiss you and kiss you and kiss you for the rest of their lives. And they feel overwhelmed by that. I'm trying to keep everything working in my life. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much to think about. So let him do him this month. You've got success and everything going for you in September, Divine Feminine. So you be you and let him do him, and then everything will align in divine timing. Very, very powerful month in September. October, what's happening in October then? We've got the Seven of Wands. Wow. It says, stand up for what you believe in and always be true to yourself. So in October, you're being you. You're being yourself. And I definitely feel this is about your purpose and your mission. Going for what you want, because you're becoming the magician again here. So, the magician energy coming out at the beginning of the year, and then in October is about you taking control. So there's all the tools are inside of you to get what you want. And, this is also a trick or treat energy here. So remember, are you tricking yourself or treating yourself? That's from the ego and the higher self. Come home. Remember, home is where the heart is, but it's so much more than a building. It means creating a future, doing what you love with who you love. So you're building a home, you're building a future, you're creating the way. And you're saying, I know our future is being guided. So we've got the Star again. So August, September, October, so much hope. So many twins coming together, so many kind of things falling into place in your lives and in your career and in your mission. I know our future is being guided. You know it is. And we've got the Lovers. My passion and love for you drives me wild. So your masculine is saying, I can't hold myself back sometimes. I just love everything about you. You turn me on. And great things are being created in our lives. So, the masculines are showing you here that magic is happening. And for the feminine, we've got miss you. I've thought of driving past your home to see you. If you're home, I miss you. I just want to be near you. Well, the masculine is saying, you're my home. Home is so much more than a building. Close your eyes and you'll feel me here. And I'm coming home. We've got for the masculine fun, connection and frustration. So he is frustrated because he needs more fun. He is frustrated because he wants to work on the connection. He wants to bring more fun and healing into the connection. So he's saying it frustrates me that I don't have more to offer right now. I want to give everything to you. So he wants to give you everything. And he's saying, great things are coming into our lives. Great things are happening. I want to be connected with you in every way, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and definitely sexually. So he's saying we're so close to achieving our dreams. You're fun in more ways than one. You bring out the light-hearted side of me. I love you for being playful. So he's saying to you, let's just get playful. Let's go with the flow this month. He's saying to you, I'm sorting out finances, sorting out my 3D world so I can come home to you. So there's this definite need to lighten the load, to feel more playful and tune in with the truth during October because magic is coming in. So remember, all the tools are inside of you to get what you want and to achieve your dreams. Very powerful. Now, November is going to be a powerful month, okay? A very powerful month. Let me just put these over here because there's lots and lots of cards. So I feel this is a pivotal month in November. November is also a month of karmic endings anyway. So I do feel there's going to be karmic endings in November. There's going to be twin flame unions in November. There's a lot going on. So in November, we've got the Chariot. Things are definitely moving forward. Take back your power and move things ahead. So things happening in November. That's why so many cards come out. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. You are inspiring to others. So things are also going to move forward in your career, your mission, and your 3D world during November. And you're being guided to take a leap of faith. Says, do what you were being guided to do. The angels will always catch you. And I feel this is also divine masculine energy here, moving towards the divine feminine, making karmic changes and doing what they're guided to do, especially in career. We've got career. Says, changes happen as you change. Dare to be different and allow your passions to choose work that you love. So again, changes within work, career, mission, things happening behind the scenes. Feminine, we've got 8 of Cups. I'm leaving the past behind. So you're moving on to better times. You're taking control with the Chariot energy and going for what you want. Rising up, nothing can keep me down. So you're keeping your vibration high in November. You're ready for what's to come. You're ready for anything. And you're saying, I'm making a commitment to my higher path. So again, that Hierophant energy, learning, growth, but also commitment to your twin and your mission. So I really feel, 2022, even though twins are coming into union and twins are coming together, this is more about your mission and your purpose and you changing things in your life to serve you. I'm starting to see results. So you're starting to receive results. You're starting to gain more money, to gain more clients, maybe more subscribers if you're on YouTube, more energy. There's results happening for everything you've been doing. And you're saying to your masculine, I know that you want to treat me right. So you know that he's also working on being with you too. And I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I know that better times are ahead. So you feel that better times are coming with your masculine because better times are happening right now in your own world. And you're saying to your masculine, I know that you're everything I want because they are saying to you, you are everything I could ever want. So your masculine knows that you are the one, that you are everything to them. And he's saying, you are my mirror. I know the power is within me to release all of this fear. So again, there's definite karmic endings coming in, especially around the full moon this month in November. There's big shifts and changes coming in. Let me put these down. And he's saying to you, I'm walking away from the past and ending things I need to end. I know it's time. So he's ending things in his life this month too. And he's saying, I'm dealing with my ego. So there's bound to be some fear and ego around making these changes. But he's saying, I trust that we are meant to be. So he knows that you're the one, you're everything he could ever want. And he's making the required changes. I'm becoming more confident in myself because of our connection. And he's taking control, saying, I'm ready to begin again. And I'm preparing to reach out and communicate to you just how much I care. So please don't give up on our love. Very powerful. So in November, he's asking you to trust him because he's doing what he needs to do. And he's saying to you, you are my warmth and my joy. True happiness is always with you. And you are the reason all of my dreams are coming true. So a big sign in November 2022 that everything is falling into place for him because it's already fallen into place for you. And he mirrors your energy. He catches you up because you are a leader and a guide. For the Divine Feminine, we've got open, I love you, the call, and memory. So, he's definitely on your mind. You're thinking about the past. You're wondering when he's going to call you and tell you he loves you because you love him. And when, you're going to be able to open up to each other. So my heart is open to love. It's flowing in from everywhere. I feel so joyful. So again, Divine Feminine, there's just magic happening in your life. And this has kicked in for you since August. August, September, October, November, power months for you. Achieving your dreams, making things happen. You're saying, I love you, Divine Masculine, now and forever. It's not going to change, even if I'm busy doing me. And can you hear me when I say I do love you? It's my soul calling out to yours. Will you answer the call? So you're kind of in this energy where you're thinking, it's okay, I love you. I've told you I love you. I've sent it out to you. Through my heart space, and I'm doing me. And when you're ready, I know you'll come. Every day that we're together, we're making new memories and leaving our past behind us. So again, this big signing of unions and coming together and being together. So all throughout this year, and we're doing the masculine energy now, but all throughout this year, twins are coming into union at different times. Twins are coming out of separation at different times. It's different for all of us. So enjoy each moment to know that you are safe. And the masculine energy is emotions. I'm not used to feeling all these emotions. They make me anxious and confused, and I'm learning to trust them and what they're telling me. So he knows he's being guided to you. He wants you. He loves you. He cares about you, and he wants to make changes. So he's releasing all the anxiety and the ego and the fear to make the changes he's being guided to make. So November will be a super powerful month, lovies. They're giving me fear too, releasing fear as we move into December. A lot of fear being released there. So December, the month of celebrations, what's going on? We've got Page of Cups. Look at this. Communication has been restored between you. Coming together. Love. And we've got light worker. You have a mission and you are here to help to heal the world. So I also feel, a lot of twins coming into union in December too. So all through the year, twins are coming into union. When will it be for you? We've got the Three of Pentacles. I'm working with the universe to create my dreams. So feminines, you're creating what you want. You've got this thing going on right now with the universe and you're receiving magic and miracles in your life. We've got transformation. Now this was George's card, the bonus card. Transformation in December. Magic taking place. And the feminine saying, I'm confused and don't know what's next. So you're wondering what 2023 will hold at this point. You're wondering what's coming in next. And I have choices to make, but I will always choose you. So the masculine is saying, I've still got choices to make, but I will always choose you. And this is what he's communicating to you. We've got judgment. I'm releasing my fears about what other people think to finally put my own needs first and follow my heart. So the masculines who, haven't yet come into union with their feminine in December fully intend to do that in the new year in 2023. And we've got guided. Feminines, you're saying, all the coincidences between us show me that the universe is guiding us together. We are meant to be. So there's all this energy about being meant to be, about restoring communication, working with the universe to bring in what you want. And we've got honor and mystery. So the masculine is saying, I want to honor you. I want to honor you because I want to take the honoring path towards you. So I'm taking responsibility for my situation first. So again, this could be sticking it out till after Christmas, you know, making sure that his family's taken care of, to be able to give you the world. And he's saying, this love is a mystery to me, like nothing I've ever known before. I can't name it, but I know it's soul level special. So he knows on some soul level that you are twin flames and that this is powerful love, and also that he deserves you and he wants you in his life, and he looks at you and thinks, why do you want me? So he's also releasing all that mystery around why you want him, because he sees you as a goddess, someone special, someone in their power, because you are the light. So the overview of this year for twin flames: unions happening, separations ending, karmic changes happening, big career shifts and changes, so you're working on your mission, financial improvement, security and power, maybe some home changes and location changes too, but definitely moving towards what you want. And you are here to grow and love and be together, and that's what matters. So regardless of the when, know that it will, because you're meant to be. I hope this helps. Have a great year, and I'll see you soon.